Good morning, everybody. Okay, this should make it a little bit easier. I think I have my windows arranged the way I like it. So let's see. Okay, today we are going to go through these filters: Glory, Glow, Graduated Mask, and Graphic. Glory is a look filter, so I'm going to throw it on there. It's very similar to a lot of the other ones we've done before. It pretty much brightens everything and kind of gives it a little blur. You can see the looks kind of like a zoom type blur that shoots out from everywhere. All right, look at that pizza. Oh, that's what the glory is. Okay, you have amount, which is crazy. And then you have a threshold. Now the threshold is going to, you can't do too much with a threshold, but what the threshold does is it decides where your brightness point starts, when everything starts to become white. So if I put it there, you can see the threshold, everything gets darker. So basically it takes your, how do I explain it? The threshold is where the brightness and the blur starts according to the darkness. I guess that's the best way to explain it. I don't really know how to explain it very well, but you can see what it's doing. See how now the pizza crust is not being affected, and now it is. Okay. And then use alpha. Well, there is no alpha channel on this, so it would work with something like, actually, oh, and then there's a center point. You can move the center point around. Let's turn the alpha off so we can see the center point. So I can make the center point be this pizza. And then up here, we can make the center point be John's face. And here we'll make it be this pizza, so on and so forth. And you can animate all of these things. They all have keyframes in there, so you can mess with them. Okay, now let's see what this effect does with something with an alpha channel. Let's grab this Sunrise Auto Sales logo. And let's throw this effect on here. And let's use the alpha. And you can see what it does. See how it creates a background and kind of makes it go, ah, from the background. So that's what that's for. Now, this particular alpha channel has a shadow on there, so it kind of makes it look strange, but that's what that is for. Okay, next, Glow. Glow is another look filter, and basically all it has is an amount, but it's just going to make everything look really bright and blown out. And that's basically what it does. It makes your highlights glow. Okay, graduated mask. Basically this is start point here, end point here, and it creates a mask using a feather type, I guess you could say. So let's take our endpoint, put it over here, and our start point and put it over here. And you have an amount. So that's the amount of transparency. And then you have your targets, which are basically these nodes that you can grab and move around. And you can animate these too. So if I started, let's do the amount at 100, and I started this way up here, I can start my animation here with these two keyframes and end it over here and just pull it all the way through like that. So I could create essentially a transition using that type of graduated mask blur type thing. Okay, let's get rid of the graduated mask and go to graphic. Graphic basically turns everything into what looks like a pen drawing. You have an amount. It'll take your brightness and your darkness. Your darks will go black and your brightnesses will go white, or your lights will go white. And then you have a pivot point, and that's the pivot is where the darkness and the brightness point is defined. So here's your pizza. So we can say, okay, let's put it right there. That actually kind of looks like a pizza. It looks like a pen drawing, but Actually, it doesn't even look like a pen drawing. It looks like a bad Xerox is what it looks like. But if you lessen the amount, you can throw some color in there. Still looks like a really bad Xerox. All right. And remember, these aren't just for fun. There's actually uses to all of these things. For a graphic, I really don't know why I would use it, but I'm sure there is a use that one day I might actually use that filter. Okay, so that was Glory, Glow, Graduated Mask, and Graphic. And next time we will go through Halftone, Handheld, Hard Light, and Heat. All right, thank you very much for watching.